In the early 2000s, one company controlled how millions of people watched movies. Blockbuster was everywhere. With thousands of stores around the world, millions of customers, and billions in revenue, it looked unstoppable. But behind the scenes, a new competitor was quietly growing. A small company that delivered movies through the mail. A company called Netflix. Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix before it became a global empire, but they said no. And that decision would eventually destroy one of the biggest entertainment companies in history. Blockbuster was founded in 1985 in Dallas, Texas. Before Blockbuster, renting a movie was frustrating. Customers had limited choices, poor organization, and complicated rental systems. Blockbuster changed everything. Their stores were large, organized, and filled with thousands of movies. Customers could walk in, choose a movie, rent it, and return it later. The experience was simple, and people loved it. Blockbuster quickly became the face of home entertainment. During the 1990s, Blockbuster became a global giant. At its peak, the company had thousands of stores across multiple countries. Friday nights became a tradition. Families would visit Blockbuster, pick a movie, buy snacks, and spend the weekend watching films together. The company seemed unstoppable. In many communities, Blockbuster was not just a store, it was part of everyday life. But Blockbuster's success was built on a weakness. The company depended on physical stores. Customers had to drive to a location, find a movie, and return it on time. And one of the biggest sources of revenue came from late fees. Then, a new idea appeared. What if people could rent movies without leaving their homes? In 1997, a small startup called Netflix was created. Instead of stores, Netflix offered movies delivered directly to customers. In 2000, Netflix was struggling. The company was losing money and searching for a way to survive. Netflix approached Blockbuster with an offer. They wanted to be acquired for around $50 million. Blockbuster rejected the idea. At the time, it seemed like the right decision. Netflix was small. Blockbuster was powerful. Why would a successful company need a struggling startup? But Blockbuster failed to see the future of entertainment. The internet changed everything. Netflix moved away from DVDs and introduced streaming. Suddenly, people could watch movies instantly from their homes. No stores, no late fees, no waiting. Meanwhile, Blockbuster was still focused on physical locations. The company eventually launched its own online services, but it was too late. Netflix had already built the future. As customers moved online, Blockbuster stores became less valuable. Revenue declined. Thousands of locations closed. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. A company that once dominated entertainment had almost completely disappeared. Today, only a small number of Blockbuster locations remain. Meanwhile, Netflix became one of the world's largest entertainment companies. Blockbuster did not fail because it lacked money. It did not fail because it lacked customers. It failed because it underestimated change. The company was built around the way people watched movies in the past. Netflix was built around how people would watch movies in the future. The lesson is simple. The biggest companies are not always defeated by stronger competitors. Sometimes, they are defeated because they refuse to change. Blockbuster had the chance to own the future of entertainment. Instead, it became one of the greatest examples of what happens when companies ignore change. This is Context_Docs. Subscribe for more stories behind the companies, inventions, and decisions that shape the world.